Imagine spending thousands of dollars replacing an engine, only to discover the damage started with a bottle of oil that looked perfectly normal. No warning light, no strange noise, no smoke. Just tiny layers of sludge building up, oil passages slowly clogging, metal parts wearing down every time you start the engine, until one day, the repair bill is bigger than the value of the car. Here's the scary part. Some of the most popular engine oils on store shelves today can leave your engine with more deposits, weaker protection, and faster wear than you'd expect. Meanwhile, a few others can dramatically reduce friction, keep your engine cleaner, and help it last hundreds of thousands of miles. So, which oils are quietly shortening your engine's life? And which ones do professional mechanics actually trust? Today, we're ranking 10 of the most common engine oils, from the ones you should think twice about buying to the one that offers some of the best real-world engine protection money can buy. And don't skip the final pick, because it's probably not the oil most people expect to finish at number 1.
Number 10. Conventional oil. At number 10, we have basic conventional engine oil. Now, to be fair, conventional oil isn't completely useless. In older cars built before the early 2000s, it actually worked fine. But modern engines are completely different. Modern engines run hotter, use tighter tolerances, and often include turbochargers. These conditions demand a lubricant that can survive extreme heat and pressure. Conventional oil simply breaks down faster. Here's a real-world example. A mechanic in Texas shared a story about a 2016 Ford Fusion that came into his shop with engine noise at only 90,000 miles. The owner had followed regular oil changes every 5,000 miles. But every time he went to a discount oil shop, they filled the engine with conventional oil during a cheap service special. When the mechanic opened the valve cover, the engine was covered in sludge deposits. The oil had degraded too quickly over thousands of heat cycles. That sludge restricted oil flow, and the camshaft was already showing early wear. Same engine, same mileage. But cars using full synthetic oil often look almost factory clean inside at that point. This is why most manufacturers now recommend full synthetic oil only. Conventional oil isn't necessarily evil, but it's outdated. Number 9. Budget store brand oils. Coming in at number 9 are budget store brand synthetic oils. You've probably seen them at big retailers. They're usually several dollars cheaper than major brands. And technically, most of them meet minimum industry standards like API certification. But minimum standards are exactly that. Minimum. The base oils used in cheaper products often degrade faster during extended oil change intervals. Let's look at a real example. A delivery driver in Chicago reported using a very cheap store brand oil in his Toyota Camry. At first, everything seemed fine. But after about 60,000 miles, he started noticing increased oil consumption. The engine wasn't leaking oil. It was burning it. When his mechanic inspected the engine, the piston rings had carbon buildup from years of lower quality oil detergents. Better oils contain stronger cleaning additives that prevent this buildup from forming in the first place. Saving a few dollars per oil change sometimes costs far more in the long run. Number 8. High mileage oil, ANN. Number 8 is something that surprises many people. High mileage oil. High mileage oils are actually good products. They contain seal conditioners and additional additives designed to help older engines that may have small leaks. But here's the problem. Many drivers start using high mileage oil far too early. A mechanic in California shared a story about a Honda Accord owner with only 35,000 miles. The driver switched to high mileage oil because someone online said it was stronger. But high mileage oil formulas sometimes reduce certain detergent additives to make room for seal conditioners. Those additives are unnecessary in a healthy engine. Using high mileage oil too early is like taking medication for a disease you don't have. It won't destroy your engine, but it isn't optimal protection either. Number 7. Synthetic blends. At number 7, we have synthetic blend oils. These oils are a mix of conventional and synthetic base oils. They're often marketed as a middle ground, and for many drivers, that sounds reasonable. But here's what most people don't realize. Some synthetic blends contain very small amounts of synthetic oil, sometimes less than 20%. That means they still degrade faster under heat compared to full synthetic oils. A mechanic in Florida explained it like this. If you run a turbocharged engine, which many modern cars have, the oil is exposed to extreme temperatures inside the turbo. Synthetic oil handles this heat much better than conventional oil. A synthetic blend may survive, but it won't protect as well long term. Number 6. Entry-level full synthetic. At number 6, we finally reach basic full synthetic oil. This is where things start getting much better. Full synthetic oils are engineered at the molecular level to handle extreme conditions. They flow better in cold weather, resist heat breakdown, and maintain viscosity longer. For most drivers, switching from conventional oil to full synthetic is one of the best upgrades you can make for engine longevity. But not all synthetic oils are equal. Some entry-level synthetics still use lower-grade base stocks that degrade faster under heavy stress. They're good, just not the best. Number 5. Pennzoil Platinum. At number 5, we have Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic. This oil is unique because it's derived from natural gas instead of crude oil. That process creates an extremely pure base oil. The result is excellent resistance to sludge formation. In a fleet test conducted by a taxi company in New York, engines using Pennzoil Platinum stayed noticeably cleaner after 120,000 miles compared to several other oils in the same price range. For everyday drivers, Pennzoil Platinum offers a very strong balance of protection, cleanliness, and affordability. Number 4. Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic. Coming in at number 4 is Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic. Valvoline is one of the oldest lubricant brands in the world, and their modern synthetic formula focuses heavily on engine cleanliness. Mechanics often report seeing fewer sludge problems in engines that regularly use Valvoline synthetic oils. A shop owner in Arizona shared that a customer's Toyota Tacoma with 210,000 miles still had extremely clean internal engine components after years of using Valvoline synthetic oil. That kind of longevity isn't an accident. It's the result of strong detergent chemistry. Number 3. Liqui Moly Molygen. Number 3 is Liqui Moly Molygen. This German oil uses molybdenum additives that bond to metal surfaces inside the engine. These additives create an additional protective layer that reduces friction. Cold starts are when a large portion of engine wear occurs. When you start your car in the morning, it takes a few seconds for oil to fully circulate. During that moment, metal parts are briefly touching. Liqui Moly's molybdenum technology helps protect those surfaces during this critical time. Many European car specialists strongly recommend this oil for BM, Audi, and Mercedes engines. Number 2. Mobil 1 Extended Performance. At number 2, we have Mobil 1 Extended Performance. Mobil 1 has been one of the most trusted oil brands in the world for decades. Their extended performance formula is designed to last up to 15,000 miles between oil changes. That doesn't mean you should always wait that long, but it demonstrates how stable the oil is. In long-term testing, Mobil 1 consistently shows extremely low engine wear. Many high-mileage engines, including vehicles with over 300,000 miles, have spent their entire lives running Mobil 1 synthetic oil. That kind of reputation doesn't happen by accident. Number 1. Castrol Edge. Taking the number 1 spot is Castrol Edge Full Synthetic. Castrol developed something called fluid titanium technology. This additive strengthens the oil film under extreme pressure. When your engine is under heavy load, accelerating, towing, climbing hills, the oil film must prevent metal parts from touching. Castrol Edge maintains that protective layer extremely well. In multiple independent engine wear tests, Castrol Edge consistently ranks among the best oils available. A fleet manager in Georgia reported switching dozens of company vehicles to Castrol Edge. After the change, engine wear issues and oil consumption problems dropped dramatically. Sometimes the difference between a healthy engine and an expensive repair really does come down to something as simple as the oil you choose. Here's the truth. Engine oil is the lifeblood of your car, and choosing the right oil might cost just a few dollars more per change. But over 150,000 miles, that small decision can make the difference between a reliable engine and a very expensive failure. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe, because in the next video, we're looking at 5 car engines that mechanics say you should absolutely avoid, and one of them might already be sitting in your driveway.